Hey, welcome back to the channel, guys. We have got a special treat for you tonight. As you can see, we are going to party like it's 1989. I need to give a big shout out to my buddy Mike, who donated these to the channel. He's been a big supporter of me since I jumped back into this. He's been a collector forever and ever himself. So Freddie, much love, and I appreciate this. It should be a fun rip. As you know, this has got the Griffey rated rookie. I do have a couple, maybe three of those, but when I went through everything this winter, none of them were in the greatest of shape. I mean, really good, but you know, you got to find that gem mint 10 that you can get in him. So what better way than a fresh box? So we're gonna just dive right in. There are 36 packs, so buckle up. I'll try to go quick, but I'm also gonna try to have some fun with this because, man, I feel like I'm 13 again. This is the stuff you used to, bike uptown, save your $15, go buy a box of wax and just rock and roll. So I'm gonna set them off a little bit so I have a little room to rip, but let's get going. This is crazy. I haven't done something like this in forever. So I just want to, these back, the wax is going to be, probably ruin the back cards of most of these, but the old puzzle piece, of course. All right, here we go. We'll try to go somewhat quickly through these, but yeah, they look nice. No damage on the corners or anything from getting rocked around the last 30 years. I don't know how long Freddie's had these for, but again, so appreciative that he donated this, gave us some fun to make a fun video and get the big chase. So I guess I'll just kind of fly through these a little bit. Spinito, Mike Schmidt. I mean, Mike Schmidt was still playing. It's Vince. So obviously, first pack. Bam. It's in perfect shape. It's got like a little blue, couple little blue colors. But there's George Kenny Griff. First pack. Are you kidding me, Freddie? Look at that. There he is. So we are gonna, I don't know why I'm messing around with this. It looks a little, you can, so of course, back in the day, in the junk wax era, just getting a card even centered out the box, it was rare. This one looks a little maybe top to bottom off. Maybe a little more down here, but I cannot believe first pack. Maybe that's a sign that we're gonna pull a bunch. Anyway, wow. Well, that's that. The hunt is over. And let's see what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this. Where was the one with the wax? Yeah, put that on the bottom. Awesome. What a start. So of course, some of the other, there's Sheffield. I'm trying to think of some of the other good cards in here. I actually got it pulled up here. So obviously you're still looking for like the Nolan Ryans, the Bo Jacksons. Randy's rookie is in here with the Expos. What else do we got here? Cal Ripken. So just like some of the stars, Gwynn Mattingly. There's the Sheffield rookie, Greg Jeffries. He used to be the man. Just forgotten about. So anyway, we better get after this or it'll get too crazy. The old Diamond Kings, those were awesome. And as I've seen, they actually have continued those and still do them. Jay Buhner, Alex Sanchez, rated rookie. Ken Griffey Jr. on pack number 1. Let's go. Again, 36 packs in here, so we'll get flying. Jack McDowell, Tom Gordon rookie. So again, first pack out the rip. There he is. I'll probably show you a couple times. Yeah, that wax really got on some of these. I don't know if you can see it on there at all. Rock Reigns, there's Jose. There's Mattingly. Wade Boggs. Cal Ripken. All kinds of Hall of Famers in this pack. Damon Berryhill. God, this is just crazy how you just, all these names pop right back in your head. You know, like he said when I got him, you know, you never know 100% when you're pulling something, when you're opening wax from 35 years ago. There are so many people that resealed things and stuff, and so it's always in the back of your head. And to get the big dog right off the bat kind of puts that to rest as far as any kind of worry. Kevin Seitzer, I think he was like 88 Rookie of the Year, maybe 87. Mike Smithson, whew, the big fella. Willie McGee, Jamie Moyer. Believe it or not, this guy only retired a few years ago. That's crazy. And that's not even his rookie. I think he pitched till he was like, I want to say like 48 or something like that. 49, he was super old. Bobby. Tony Gwynn, Keith Hernandez, Cameron Drew, rated rookie. Hey, Joe, MVP. All right, well, we're moving right along here. I think we're on probably pack 8. There's the card. That's the puzzle that you're collecting the pieces of. Greg Olson used to be a sought-after rookie. There's an Orel in his 59 straight scoreless innings. All right. Pete Smith, Barry Larkin. There's a Hall of Famer. Roberto Alomar, stud. Andy Van Slyke, Terry Steinbach from New Ulm, Minnesota. And there's Ricky. Oh, and Ricky's got all kinds of wax on the back. Actually, some of that might rub off, but sad to see that we lost him too early this year. Ron, what's up? Okay. About a quarter of the way through, I think. Kurt Schilling, rookie. Forgot about him in there. Look at that sweet stash. Put Kurt up there. Johnny Moses. Edgar Martinez. Sorry about that delay. I had to let the pup out. Holy smokes, this one's... Frankie V, Sweet Music, Jeff Reardon. All right, here we go. Keith Brown. There's Nolan. That's a good one. Rocking back and firing. The Big Cat. Fred Manrique, this is great. David Cohn, Charlie Lee, Freddie McGriff, Jack Morris, Dave Schmidt, Keith Atherton, Twins, Mark Grace, second year, Will Clark, Spanky, I think I may break this into two just because I hear a lot of commotion going on, and I think I don't want to ruin the video with all of that going on out there, so I'll probably get through a couple more to get to the halfway point, and then we will do a part 2 with this. Oof, that one's waxed too. Kevin Brown. There's the Jose 40-40 Club. Ricky Jordan used to be another chase back in the day. All right, let's see where we're at here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, so we're actually halfway right now. So let me, gather up, make sure we're going to have a decent recording session here, and we'll come back at you with part 2. So again, like, subscribe, hit that bell. Thanks for jumping in for the first half again. Thank you, Freddie. First pack, Griffey. We'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.